Studio B takes great pride in introducing you to our enterprise and well-being product. Designed to support your team in any hour of any day, this premium digital experience offers content for the busy working professional, juggling the demands of work and life. Offer your team exceptional care by serving the whole person. Our ecosystem model encompasses 5 key facets of well-being: physical, cognitive, emotional, relational, and social. In addition to our beautiful technology platform, in everything we do, we are proud to serve our clients with human connection. For every organization we work with, you are assigned a dedicated account team that includes an account manager, a content and curriculum specialist, and expert facilitators from around the world in the fields of yoga, mindfulness, MBSR, psychology, neuroscience, horticulture, art, and more. Welcome to the Studio B login page. You'll be given a password, and you won't be prompted to change your password, but it's highly suggested. So let me show you how to do that now. Click Login. In the top right-hand corner, you'll be able to see your name, profile picture. Click here to open up to My Settings. If you click on the password area, you'll be prompted to enter a new password, confirm, and save. This is an area where you can find your general settings. Something to point out is the time zone. Make sure to set yours accurately to the time zone that you're in. The Studio B calendar of live classes serves people all over the globe, so if your time zone isn't accurate, the times in the calendar may not align with the time zone you're in. Here we can also notice payments and lessons. Your subscription is covered by your company, and the payment method is here for any additional premium content that you'd like to purchase as an individual. More about that soon. So let's scroll back up and click on the company logo. This will bring you to the company landing page. And clicking the company logo is the easiest way to access your private and secure page. Once here, you notice the page is branded to the corporate identity. We'll use your company logo and work with you before we onboard the team to identify any internal communications, languagings, or initiatives that align with the rollout of this new product. In the banner section, you'll notice call to actions, and any communications can be uploaded here, an effective way to communicate with your team. The Studio B team will work with you to develop a strategy in order to effectively impact engagement and participation with your team. You'll notice any welcoming from Studio B to your company, as well as our Studio B Together campaign, which is our nonprofit initiative, and any other programs, 10-day challenges, teachers, and seasonal campaigns. Scrolling down, you'll notice the playlist section, which is curated specially for your company. We'll start you off with a Core 8 playlist, chosen from surveys we'll initiate before onboarding. The playlists are not only informed by data and analytics from the administrative panel and surveys, but also feedback from the account team. We keep an eye on what's working, what's being used, and make decisions from there. 60% of the content that lives in this area is under 15 minutes, and we have 35 playlists to choose from. Things like soothing aches and pains, conscious listening, sleep support, and more. To the left, you'll notice the live calendar. You'll find that many of the classes are also planned and sequenced for someone in the middle of a workday that has about 10 or 15 minutes of time to practice. If you'd like, you can add a class to your calendar. By clicking, it will bring you to your calendar of choice. You'll notice the class title, the description, and a link to join. You can also share this class with anyone on your team by adding guests. Click Save, and it's in your calendar. If you'd like, you can see all live classes, and this will take you to the entire global community within Studio B, noticing there are classes in many different modalities, different times throughout the day, in different time zones. Clicking back to your company logo here on the left top corner, this will bring you back to the landing page. And we can continue here. Noticing your company's team. This is where the Studio B expert facilitators will live, as well as any internal resources in the company. So if we click on Sid Mons, a Studio B teacher that teaches mindfulness, yin, and metta, we can learn more about Sid here. We can also find all of Sid's classes. If you'd like, you can favorite Sid, his profile, and/or an individual class. Message Sid for one-to-one support, which is of course optional, and we respect your privacy and all messages are kept confidential. We could also share this profile with anyone on the team. Here's where Sid's social platforms live as well. Clicking back to the company logo brings you back to the main page. Gretchen is an example of an internal resource. This is where Gretchen can keep all of her favorite Studio B practices, as well as upload classes of her own. Scrolling down, we'll notice the Studio B programming, which is organized by priority and the needs of the company. Let's check out Ecosystem of Wellbeing. We can click on the right arrow here to scroll through the different classes. We can also choose to click directly on the name. And this brings us to our programming page. The progress bar keeps track of where we are in the lessons, especially if they're self-guided. We could read more about the program here. Click on Show Lessons and expand the lessons to learn about each class. We can also favorite this program or share to anyone on the team. Let's click back on the company logo. Now I'd like to show you the personal experience on the global community of Studio B. So let's click on Name and Profile Image and switch to Studio B. This area is designed specifically so individuals have agency in what they're doing. This is a chance to experience the offerings and practices in a way that's confidential and private outside of the company. At Studio B, one of our guiding principles is encouraging self-care as collective care. And in order to fully show up for your team and community, we believe you have to learn how to take care of yourself. Once on the personal page, you'll notice the banners. You'll also notice any live classes that are upcoming, which populate 15 minutes before the class begins. Clicking on the class, you'll learn a little bit more about the class that's upcoming. Adriana teaches Zumba, and this is a 10-minute class. So we can click the play button and that will bring us to join on Zoom. Class description lives here as well as any other of Adriana's classes. And again, we can favorite and share to a friend. Clicking back on the Studio B logo will bring you back to the home page. And scrolling down, we'll notice any of our favorites show up here at the top of the page. Get access to all of the teachers and expert facilitators offering different modalities in yoga, mindfulness, horticulture, art, dance, and more. Here, let's click on Ivory Jenkins. We can learn more about Ivory here and see all of the classes that Ivory has to offer. And again, we can favorite, message, share to anyone on the team, and learn more about Ivory on her social. Clicking back to the Studio B page, just want to bring us back to the top right corner where we can see the search function. The search function allows us to search for practices, levels, and lessons. Let's try typing in yoga. Here we'll see all the different classes that show up. And we can search by duration and any level. We can also click into our favorites bar. That's where all of our favorite classes live, our favorite teachers, or purchased premium content, workshops, courses, or trainings from any of the teachers on Studio B. Once again, we can click on the calendar and notice the global community teaching classes in many different time zones throughout the day, every day. Finally, let's click back to the Studio B homepage and go to the top right-hand corner to switch back to the company page. Simply do so by clicking your name, switch to your company, and we're back to the company landing page. Thank you for learning more about Studio B. We hope to serve you soon.